everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alan, this is my life in Taiwan, and we have got the ultimate video for you today. We are having a Taiwanese night in with the boys. Let's see who's in the video today.
I'm Kiwi from New Zealand, and I've been in Taiwan for 3.5 years.
I'm Prozzy, I'm from Canada, and I've been in Taiwan for 5 years.
I'm Eddie, I'm from England. I've been in Taiwan for 3 years.
And as you can no doubt see, we have got a veritable feast of Taiwanese pork products in front of us, and today we are going to be pairing some of those Taiwanese pork products with some French wine. As we all know, the French make the best wine and Taiwan makes the best food. And as well as eating and drinking, we are going to be playing some games. The first of which is going to be a pronunciation game to pronounce the French name of the wine we will be drinking today.
Today, boys, we will be drinking Le Petit Cochonnet.
Now, we speak French in Canada, so it'd be really embarrassing if I lost this one.
Yep.
But I think it's Le Petit Cochonnet.
That sounded pretty French, bro.
Le Petit Cochonnet.
And I would say Le Petit Cochonnet. And luckily, if we listen now...
Le Petit Cochonnet.
So who do you think was closest?
Probably Prozzy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Prozzy. Okay, so Prozzy, as the winner of the pronunciation game, you get to choose the first of the wines. We've got 3 reds and 1 nice chilled white wine.
Let's go for the chilled white wine.
The chilled Chardonnay is a fantastic choice, Prozzy. Better to start off with the white wine as it's chilled and we don't want it to get warm. But first, let me say thanks to Le Petit Cochonnet for their help in making this video, which is exclusively available in Taiwan at PX Smart Supermarkets. So after picking up a few bottles earlier in the day, I had this idea of matching the name of the wine, Little Pig, with some Taiwanese pork dishes and doing what I do best on this channel and mix and matching Taiwanese cultures with mine and my friends' Western cultures. So make sure to stay watching to the end of the video to see which Taiwanese food pairs best with which wine. And talking of wine, back to Prozzy, who was opening the first bottle for us. As you can see, screw top, not always a sign of a good or bad wine, and more wines now are screw top. One of the advantages of a screw top wine is that you can preserve it for later. You don't have to drink the whole bottle. And as you may have noticed, we only have 3 wine glasses. It doesn't have to be enjoyed from a wine glass. Wine can be drunk from any glass. It doesn't have to be fancy. We don't have to be connoisseurs. We can
You don't
just
be overly pretentious. You can have the convenience of anything you want and still enjoy it.
Perfectly well said. So we're gonna have a little bit of a taste.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now, before we get to our feedback on the first wine, I want to share with you guys the game we played after we had finished drinking, as I know you won't all watch to the very end. So here is the first round of Guess Who, a game in which we write a celebrity's name on a paper, and it's going to be stuck to our forehead, and in as few as possible yes/no questions, we have to figure out who am I. So for this one, Andre's going to go first. I don't know if you can see that on there. I'll put the name on the screen anyway.
Am I a man?
Yes.
Yes.
Am I Asian?
Yes.
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 Am I epic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I speak Mandarin?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I speak other languages?
Yes.
English?
Yes.
Cantonese?
Yes.
Yes.
Do I speak other languages apart from Mandarin, Cantonese, and English?
I don't think so. He's not a famous Spanish actor or something like that.
Yeah.
Ah, there goes Antonio Banderas.
Famous
Asian dude.
Am I an actor?
Yes.
Yes.
Did he make it big in America? Like Western markets?
Well, he's
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
Do I have children?
Yes.
Do I like my children?
I don't know.
Not sure.
Was he in a late 90s movie with Chris Tucker?
Yes.
Yes.
I am Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
So that's Andre's round of Guess Who done. There'll be more later, but now back to that first wine. Ooh. Tangy, fruity.
Got a bit of citrusy to it.
Yeah, citrus. It tastes like, do you know what I was just about to say? It tastes like grapes.
It does taste like grapes.
See, what an insight that is.
This should go with something on the lighter side.
Okay, what are you gonna
Yeah.
go with?
I'm eyeing these rather unusual looking soups over here.
As I said, I've ordered all pork products. As you can see, this one, we've got pork brain soup. Did you eat it before?
No, never before.
It's not something that we would usually go with. So as the host, I'll go first, give it a bit of a taste. Down the hatch.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, can I have a nibble?
Wow, that is one of the most interesting things I've eaten in my whole life. I'm gonna stick with interesting as an adjective.
My stepdad always calls me brains. This is why.
Yeah, it's said that eating pork brain will make you smarter, will give you more brain cells.
I see why we leave it in there, to be honest.
Yeah.
You don't...
Okay, Andre.
Stop your whining.
I like it because we're promoting wine. Yay or nay?
Not for me.
It's got the strangest texture of any
It's
meat.
bizarre.
It wants to be chewy, but it's really slimy.
Yeah.
I just don't like the idea. You know, it's a brain.
Hey, the
Okay.
idea?
The soup is quite nice.
Yeah.
The stuff in the soup is perhaps not my cup of tea or cup of wine in this case.
Yeah.
But this makes it taste really nice.
I think you've paired it really well. Good idea with the white wine. Cheers.
Cheers.
We need to give this wine scores out of 10.
I'm not a big wine drinker, but I'm going to give that a pretty strong 7 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it an 8 because I think I'd make a shrimp scampi with it.
It's a Chardonnay. Yay.
I would stick with a 7.5 just because it's the first one and I want to have somewhere to go, somewhere to go. Before we get to the next game, we're going to have a guabao each. This is just because when drinking alcohol, it's always good to have something hearty and substantial to fill you up. Also known as a Taiwanese hamburger. It's going all over Andre's floor. Sorry, buddy. I'll make sure we get the cleaners in. Cheers.
Now, while you boys are going to do that, I'm going to go and give these a rinse so we can prepare for the next wine.
I like it. Okay, so the Chardonnay is sealed. We can have the rest of that tomorrow. Might leave it here for Andre to drink. Time to choose the next wine, and in order to do that, we need to play another game, which we are going to play Kendama. Now, of course, it's a Japanese game, but it's also very popular in Taiwan. So what we're going to do is we're going to give you 30 seconds and see how many times you can land on the big circle. Remarks, set, go.
Oh!
Ding!
2,
3, keep mind the wine. 4,
Oh!
5, 6, 7, he's on a roll. 8,
9.
9. Oh! Did he get the say? Did he get the say? Nope. VAR says Kiwi's 10th point was after the buzzer, and as such, he scores 9. Now, time for Prozzy's attempt, condensed into 5 seconds. Seven. Oh, 7.
Well
Not bad,
done,
not bad,
well
not bad,
done,
not
well
bad.
done.
2, 1, go.
Whoa! Just practicing it. 1, 2, 3, rhythm. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9.
Oh my goodness!
You came real close to knocking those ones. Go.
Yeah,
This is so hard.
Oh.
Okay, so a little bit of fun with the kendama. The winner, of course, is Andre. Round of applause.
Well deserved, well deserved.
And the absolute loser's medal goes to Eddie, who scored a big fat 0. Andre, feel free to choose one of the red wines.
I do like a good old cab sav, as we call it. Powerful mouth of berries, undergrowth, and tobacco.
Oh, okay, wow, interesting. Okay.
Oh, that's got a lot of flavour in it.
That is
That packs a punch.
packs a punch. It's very flavoursome. Yeah, I would agree. That's really nice. But what I really want to pair this with, I'm going to choose something a little heavier, a little bit more gamey. These two are pork heart and pork tongue.
Oh, we're really
So
going for the organs.
Something a little bit more adventurous, as we had with the brain soup. So help yourself to a pair of chopsticks. Let's go with a bit of tongue first. And the place I picked it up from paired it with a little bit of ginger. So I'm going to add a little bit of ginger to give it a bit of extra kick.
It's good. We all just technically make out with a pig.
That is really good.
You just made that from delicious to disgusting. Now try with a bit of the wine. Yep.
It's a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Cabernet
yeah.
Sauvignon.
I think this is a Cabernet 7, yes. Oh yeah, we is.
We is, yes, in
Okay, I'm getting there.
Oh, that's really good with the tongue
And the wine
and
together.
the cab sav. The sort of the meat really absorbs the wine and sort of packs a double flavour with it.
That's really,
a
yeah.
really big recommendation.
And in addition to the tongue, we've got pig's heart. Have you ever had pig's heart before?
I don't think so.
Ooh, wow. I've eaten pig's heart before. This one seems a little bit more, what's the opposite of tender?
Chewy.
Chewy, yeah. But really good. Before we get to the next game, time to give the Cab Sav a rating out of 10.
Good flavors. I'm going to give this one, I'm going to give this a 9 actually.
This is a, like I said, a Cabernet Sauvignon. I'm gonna give it an 8.
I'll give that a nice warm cottage on a snowy day out of 10.
I did enjoy this one a little bit more. Wouldn't go with a 9, probably boost up to an 8.5. So for game number 3, it's going to be a little bit of a drinking game. Of course, always drink responsibly, don't go crazy, but we're going to have a little bit of fun. We've got wine in our glasses and we need some playing cards. Andre, do you have any poker cards by any chance?
Well, Alan, I do. Let me get them for you.
The game we played was called Goalposts, and it went on for far too long to share the whole thing here, but it's fair to say several glasses of wine were enjoyed.
I like that.
Top up on that one.
Anything to make you less stressed.
And we all shared the same sentiment as Kiwi when he said,
That was an excellent game. I think we should cheers to it.
Yep.
It was pretty good.
To the game.
To the Cab Sav and to the game.
so glasses rinsed and on to the next wine, which I think I'm going to let Prozzy decide as you the successful Goalpost winner.
I think we should go for the Shiraz.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Let's find out if
Cheers.
let's find out how the Shiraz compares. Oh yeah,
I like this one more.
that is a really
way more
stronger red wine flavor is what I would say. Eddie, I'll let you go first with this one. What's your score out of 10?
I give that a fruity fallow out of 10 because it's a well-rounded. It's a very well-rounded flavour. It's got a lot of fruits, and I think it goes down smoothly. And I can't wait to see what it's like with the foods.
I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm with Eddie on this one. I'm gonna give this a 9.
A pretty solid 8.
Okay. And of course, we need to find a pork dish to pair it with. So, Eddie, anything tickle your fancy?
Those sausages have got my name on it.
I would have said the Luro fan. I'm assuming that's the Luro fan.
Yeah, because this has got so much impact in it already.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe the white rice with the pork on top will balance it out a bit.
Well,
Okay.
clearly my opinion is wrong, so I'm going we're going to change that.
Don't worry, there's lots of foods to choose from, so we can have a bit of sausage and a bit of Lorofan. Lorofan has to be like one of the best sea pizza foods. Like,
You definitely are.
Is rice a vegetable?
it's a grain, you donut. I am surprised at how well Lorofan pairs with red wine.
I'm telling you, I'm a genius.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good choice,
Didn't
Prozzy,
I
good choice.
suggest it?
And let's have a couple of slices of traditional Taiwanese sausage.
Eddie loves Taiwanese sausage.
Yep.
Sorry. Drop me sausage.
I love this Taiwanese sausage, but I would love to have it if, some raw garlic.
Oh,
Some thinly
yeah.
cut raw garlic and eat it with that.
Glass is rinsed. Time to get the Pinot Noir on the go.
I think a Pinot Noir is a lovely finisher.
And I have had an absolutely fantastic evening.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for
lovely.
the company. It's lighter.
It kind of takes you back a bit.
But more like a dessert one.
Yeah.
Okay, and Eddie, a final rating from you?
I'll give this a fruity out of 10.
I'm going to go for a 7.
Okay.
7, yeah.
I like it. I like a sweeter wine. I'm going to give this my top marks, 9.5.
This is Pinot Noir, the wine for me, so I'm gonna give it a 7.
But also, if you're having like a nice sort of light meal, this is the perfect thing for it.
Talking of which, a light meal. We're going to go with some nice hot steaming Xiaolong Bao. Okay, cheers, cheers, cheers. The flavors inside those are really good.
You can't beat Xiaolong Bao. When you want Taiwanese food,
Yep.
Xiaolong Bao is where it's at. There's nothing better in the world.
Thanks to my friends for being here, enjoying good food, good wine. Thanks, of course, to Le Petit Cochonnet, available at Chenlian supermarkets. Thanks to you guys for watching. I definitely highly recommend these wines. Good wine, good food, better friends. And here's to
Cheers.
I am not better than this wine.
But yeah,
You dare say it this way?
cheers guys, cheers, 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 cheers.
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 As for now, as always, I'll see you next time in my life in Taiwan. Peace. Bye-bye.
Bye.